everyone, my name is Eric King, and finally, episode 2 of Godzilla the Alien Conquerors is out. Thank you for being so patient with me and not killing me. But today we're doing, like last episode, a behind-the-scenes commentary on, well, behind the scenes of the episode. So I hope you guys enjoy. The new intro was made by my good friend Kaiju Fandom, and I highly recommend you go to his channel. I'll leave a link in the description. He makes amazing stuff. To those who have noticed, the intro song still says Baki even though it's Live and Die for the Godzilla anime trilogy, and I never asked Kaiju Fandom to change it, because I'm lazy. My original idea was to keep it vague of where the four Heavenly Kings were hiding out on, but as I thought of it more and more, I thought the Monster Graveyard was a cool location for them to be hiding on. And plus, they're sending all these monsters, I thought it was just kind of fitting for them to be there. The music I used for the Four Heavenly King scenes was the Jiren theme, mainly because I think that theme is cool and I thought it just fit them. Unlike the last episode, I used a different effect here. Instead of using that little paint effect, now I am using laser effects from an app called Saber Movie FX. Zeton was actually one of my first choices for the second episode, mainly because he was such a powerful monster in the original Ultraman series and other series to follow up, and I wanted to show that Godzilla had allies to help him fight other monsters. The other two monsters I was considering for this episode were either King Joe Black or Red King. The music I used for Zeton's attack on this random city was Destroyed City from Mortal Kombat X. I know, I'm very creative. The music for Godzilla and Zeton's battle was from Dragon Ball Super, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito vs. Zamasu. All of Zeton's powers demonstrated here are his actual powers in the Ultraman series. Well, except this one. I just thought it would be cool looking. I added blood here for no reason. Just wanted to. The reason I add this massive beatdown on Godzilla isn't because I don't love Godzilla. I mean, look at my channel. It's just because I wanted to show how much of a dangerous opponent Zeton is and how much he isn't willing to throw back his punches. And I wanted to show that you don't just need one monster to defeat him. You need more than one.
I am enjoying Zeton's performance. Let's hope he keeps putting on a good show.
Not gonna lie, I stole that line from Dragon Ball Super Broly when Frieza says a very similar thing to Paragus. I just thought it was such a good line and the music really fit. And by the way, the music I use here is from Dragon Ball Super Broly's transformation, and the version I'm using is PokeMixer92. I recommend you go check him out. He does great remakes of music. Originally I wanted to look on the side so you could see Anguirus popping out of the ground, but it was hard to do, so I just decided to have the camera looking down on his face. So yeah. I added this nod between Anguirus and Godzilla just to show they have a connection to each other. Maybe I'll touch on that in a future episode, but I'm not exactly sure. My idea for this episode was to show that Godzilla had allies that would help him protect the Earth, and I knew I wanted them to be either Anguirus or Rodan. And I picked these two mainly because, well, they're both Godzilla's greatest allies, but I decided to go with Anguirus because he does seem to be Godzilla's greatest friend in the Kaiju fandom and mostly in the movies, so I'll save Rodan for another episode. Maybe. This scene with Zeton's point of view and Anguirus punching him is a reference to one of my oldest series on this channel, Godzilla Battle for Earth, which has the same name as a movie, and Anguirus does this exact same motion. I recommend you don't check that video out, it's terrible. I originally wanted Godzilla to slowly blink and feel where Zeton was going to teleport, but I just felt bad for keeping you guys on a delay, so I just decided to have him quickly turn and kill Zeton. Since Zeton was such an admirable foe against Godzilla and Anguirus, I wanted to give him a proper death scene with all these lights and him exploding. I just did this little high five between Godzilla and Anguirus just because I thought it was a good way to show their friendship. I wanted to show this scene between Glozem and Yapul, mainly because I wanted to show how Glozem is a jerk to everyone, and to show that Mephiles has a breaking point when it comes to fighting inside the group.
Who's next?
To those who don't understand, Mephiles is just asking who's going to use the Giga Battleizer next. I think I could have done a better job at writing it and making it more clear, but I just suck. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I have nothing interesting else to say. Eric out. Woo.